Good afternoon. My name is Minda Anderson. On March 3rd of 2005, I walked into our local county hospital in Southern Maryland and had an abortion in their outpatient surgery department. Because my daughter, Olivia Grace, our child that we aborted, had been diagnosed with a profound cystic hygroma. Ultimately, we were told quite matter-of-factly that there are no live births of children with this diagnosis. During the abortion procedure, I was numb, shocked, and confused that my OB was performing an abortion on me in our local hospital. I have every corner and detail of that operating room etched in my mind forever. I was so confused as to how all the staff, not just my supposed doctor, could stand by while this happened. Immediately after the abortion, I felt like I was a bloody mess. I felt like my insides had been ripped out, that I wasn't quite dead, but I was only alive enough to feel unimaginable pain. And for everyone in my path to swerve around me at a high rate of speed to avoid the ugliness. As time went on after the abortion, I clung to the ugly for quite some time. The ugly of guilt and shame and depression and anger and unforgiveness. There weren't too many folks I wasn't mad at, and it showed. My husband and I had decided that it would be irresponsible and immoral to try to have any other children. So I bawled looking at our almost one-year-old at the time, thinking she was doomed to loneliness and isolation as an only child. This continued for many months until one morning I woke up, literally and spiritually. God truly opened the eyes of my heart. I found help and forgiveness when on that morning I woke up, and I did. It was quite literally a miracle that I had a heavy burden to pray and ask the Lord for forgiveness, not just my abortion, but all of the ugliness. It was in that moment that I felt the power of the Lord and felt His mighty strength. I did. I worked through a forgiven and set-free Bible study along with several other precious women that was abundantly fruitful in my life. Later, I was convicted in a big way to try to conceive again. This was against medical advice. So this conviction to try to conceive again was without a doubt a hand of the Lord. I know what it's like to be sought out by the Lord, just as it states in Jeremiah 29:11-14. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Then you will call upon me and come and pray with me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me. When you seek me with all of your heart, I will be found by you, declares the Lord, and will bring you back from captivity. It is only because of Jesus and the power of His resurrection that I finally feel free, that I'm no longer up literally all night, consumed with guilt and shame and unforgiveness. I pray that each of you, if you haven't already, finds the rest and peace that can be found only through our resurrected Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I can tell you that today my husband and I have 6 precious children, ages 13 to 2. More than a few scriptures have really spoken to me throughout this experience, particularly in regard to forgiveness and anger. But the following verses found in Psalm 30:11-12 will resonate with me for the rest of my life, and I wanted to close with that. You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy, that my heart may sing to you and not be silent, O Lord my God. I give you thanks forever. And that is why I'm silent no more.